Hello, Steve Watts 89. I just watched Star Trek Lower Deck Season 3, Episode 7, A Mathematically Perfect Redemption. Oh wow. Okay, the last couple of episodes of Lower Decks were actually pretty good. This one was awful. Oh my god, the first 16 minutes were unbearable. Basically, for some reason, they decided to follow up the story of Peanut Hamper, the exocomp, the nasty little selfish exocomp that got itself stranded in the middle of a debris field after the battle that it was in last time that it refused to help. And they're just making fun of a former Star Trek episode and just various ideas of. Oh, not even going to go to that episode. But basically, she's stranded. She builds a torpedo, gets herself out of the debris field, and ends up crashing on a planet full of birds. Now, it's bizarre. She appears to have a realization that these people are actually, these beings, these organics are real and valid, and she seems to actually, learn and so forth. And when this race actually had technology but turned their back on it, and unbeknownst to them, she called a bunch of what do they call them when they scalpers or whatever? I don't know, people that take trash and stuff, and she calls them. They come and they try to steal the old ships that were under the bird race's village. I think they were called the Aeronor, or yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, so then that's really weird. She ends up calling Starfleet, and the Cerritos comes to rescue her, and she appears to be sacrificing herself, to save the birds. And then it all turns out to be a scam. She basically set it all up. Like I said, she called the scavengers, not scalpers, scavengers, and pretended to sacrifice herself so Starfleet would take her back, but it doesn't work. She gets caught out, and she just shows herself to be a complete a-hole. And yeah, I mean, once the Cerritos gets called in, it kind of picks up, and the actual battle scene where the son of the leader of the village, because he falls in love with Peanut Hamper, and they even have like sexual relations, and it's awful. It's supposed to be funny. It's just cringe. It's just tedious. I was literally just counting the seconds, like, make this end, please. How long is it going to go on? Is it going to be a whole self-contained episode? But fortunately, the Cerritos came in. Like I said, the battle was okay. He sacrificed himself, but managed to, save the day without, injuring himself or anything, and became the leader of the village and so forth. And they're all fine. And they basically locked Peanut Hamper away in some Starfleet lab. Where they lock someone else there, some other character from another episode, and all these evil machines are all locked away, and they're like laughing and plotting together, and it was just an awful episode. I mean, like the first 16 minutes was just unbearable, not funny, just cringy. No one asked for it. No one said, gee, we need a standalone story of Peanut Hamper. No one said that. No one wanted that. No one asked for that, but yet we got it, and we sat through it, and it was awful. Like I said, when the Cerritos turned up, it kind of switched around. It was okay, but the ending wasn't worth the 16 minutes of hell to get to it. Oh God, I think there's only 2 episodes left of the season. Like I said, the last 2 episodes were good. I actually enjoyed them, but this was the worst. This if this had been a self-contained episode, and the Cerritos and basically Starfleet hadn't shown up and done something Starfleety, it would have been the worst episode, not only in Star Trek history, but I think science fiction history. It was that bad for the first 16 minutes. It was just wrong on every level. And I know they think they were clever and funny, and they just They show their contempt for Star Trek when they do stuff like this. I don't know what else to say. I survived. I'm still here. And I will watch the next episode and pray that this was a one-off and we never see anything like this again. Because I was having some faith that the series was going to pick up, and I was enjoying the last couple of episodes, and I was looking forward to this episode. I was looking forward to it. I had to go and do something, and I'm like, I'm just going to stay home and watch this episode, and I'll do that later, because I didn't want to wait. I regret that impulse. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.